Hello and welcome to Occultic 9. There are no such things as a cult. It can all be disproved. Oh fuck! It can be disproved all by science. Only the ones who've accepted everything can get the right to know the truth. So, this is going to be the video showcasing my thoughts on Occultic 9. And before I get into anything crazy, just obvious spoiler warnings ahead because I'm gonna be talking about the LN. I'm gonna be talking about the show, and I'm gonna be just voicing my thoughts on it. Um, as I okay, I'm gonna just talk about how I got about going through Cultic 9. What I did was I read the light novel, the whole thing, the 3 volumes, and then I watched the anime, and oh my gosh, what an experience that was, bro. Before I get into anything too fucking hyper analytical, bro. I just want to preface this right now by saying this right now, bro. I fucking love Occultic 9, yo. I did not expect to love it as much as I did, bro. But I don't know, when I finished watching it, cause I'm pretty sure it's you read the LN first and then you watch the anime. So when I watched the anime after and finished it, I was like, damn, bro, it's over. Like I was so sad. And another thing that's obviously different about this uh video on this channel is that this game doesn't. I mean, okay, apparently this game does actually have a visual novel, or right, visual novel. That's what we be playing, yeah. It does have a visual novel, but it's like untranslated or some shit, and it's only from Gamo's, or Yuta Gamon's point of view. You know what I mean? So yeah, and it's untranslated. So instead of being able to go through it side by side, which is how we normally do on this channel, I'm just gonna be listing off my thoughts. Now here with me is some notes I have, because while I was reading Occultic 9 and watching the anime, alright, let me just explain this. In Occultic 9, the light novel, there's these things called sites, and it follows each of the characters and shit. I'm not gonna give you a full recap on the story, because I honestly recommend you check out the anime or read the LN, but anyways, I have notes on literally each of the fucking sites. Like as I was reading, I'd pause, and when something interesting happens that I knew I wanted to talk about later, I just write that down in my notes. And yeah, I'm gonna be reading off only some of my site notes. I wrote notes on every one of the sites, but I feel like if I just read off every single one, that's just doing a little bit too much there. Plus, they're not all important. I just fucking some of them I'm just yapping, which is, oh man, it sucks, bro. I really wish I was gonna be able to go this side by side with you guys, learning it in real time, because some of my theories were good along the way. But regardless, let's get started. All right, we're gonna get started with the light novel first. In Site 1, right? Apparently these people go to Suimei High, Suimei High, and that shit sounded like Seimei High Chaos Head. I don't know if there's a link there, but something I noticed there. I've been in my Site 1. In Site 4, oh yeah, it's, no wait, no, not Site 4. In Site 7, there's a wrong sider reference, which is fucking crazy. Talk about how good friends the MCs would be if. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Alright. In Site 7, there's a wrong sider reference, and I wanted to say, um, these Science Adventures MCs, bro, I think they'd be all of them would low-key just be great friends, no? Except for maybe Okabe Rintaro, bro. I don't know if we get along as well with and Yashio Kaido. I don't know if they get along as well with fucking Takumi and Takuru and Yutagamo, because Yutagamo is that boy. He says he's a super neat, bro. That boy, yo, Yutagamo is so fucking tough. Anyway, Site 11 audibly said, "Holy fuck!" when I saw it was MMG again. Thank goodness it was short. Wow, I was seeing the light novel. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting fed up with MMG, bro. Every time they kept cutting in, saying some bullshit, some cryptic nonsense, bro, and I was like, oh my goodness, not these fucks again. Site 16, crazy ass line. If that ever happened, I would seduce him into coming home with me and then show him a world that he never dreamed existed. I was quoting that from Site 16 of the light novel. Yeah, fucking, what was her name? The fucking Dojin artist. Oh my, I don't want to say just a random name and be wrong. I think it's Ririka Nishizona. I think that's the Dojin artist. She was a fucking crazy character. Oh yeah. Here's one of my incredible deductive reasoning skills right here. As I was reading the LN, I said, just realized Ryotasu hasn't had any sites. Also just peeped, whole named character named Kiryu Kusakabe, who had 0 screen time in the first volume. Bro, oh my gosh, this is so funny because in volume one, there's like art of like the pretty much the 9 main characters of fucking Occultic 9, bro. And there's Kiryu Kusakabe in there and fucking Ryotasu and shit. And you know, spoilers ahead. I mean, if you already made it this far, then you probably don't give a fuck. But you know, knowing what we know now about Ryotasu and shit, it's kind of crazy. But like, bro, Kiryu Kusakabe having 0 screen time in first time was fucking crazy, bro. I thought he looked cool too, and he didn't get fucking nothing. I'm just alright. Site 331, MMG, some about odd eye and guinea pigs. I don't give a fuck. Alright, Site 32. The park god might be cooking here, and it goes to always trust the homeless in Science Adventure. Yes, yes, bro. That is so important, bro. In this fucking series, what should we call it? The fucking crazy old guy, god at the park, the Eno park. I forgot the full name of it was. Bro, he was just spinning bullshit, but like he was facts, bro. When every time he spoke, I listened. Every time he spoke, I listened. He knew it, bro. I don't know what his like relationship is to like the actual experience and stuff, but that drunk crap bastard, he knew. He knew fucking everything. Site 36, MMG is capitalized now, but fuck him. Oh yeah. Volume 1 it wasn't capitalized, Volume 2 was. Apparently all the drowned people seem to be a part of Phase 1, which Takasu decided to just discard because of bugs or whatever. They're moving to Phase 2 now. Seems like a bunch of Neuros wannabes to me, as well as my control array. Yeah, bro, these guys want to be Neuros so bad. That's why I was pissed off reading it, bro. Every time I saw the MMG, I was like, nah, they don't want to be Neuros so bad, but they're not. Genichi Neuros the fucking GOAT, bro. I don't go fuck. Oh, okay, I don't know about that. GOAT might be pushing it, but like, you know what I mean? Chaos said Genichi Neuros, so like, he got it, he had it. He was so tough, so much more aura than fucking, what's his name, Takasu. Fuck out my face, bro. Anyway, Site 42. 3 sites back to back is just greedy. Oh yeah, Yutagawa got 3 sites back to back in Volume 2. And fucking Kiryu didn't get 1, bro. Shit was crazy. Oh wait, no, not in Volume 2. Oh no, I'm bugging. 3 sites back to back is just greedy. Yeah, no, Yutagawa did get 3 sites. And I said, when are we getting another QQ site? Heartbreak emoji. Oh yeah, in Site 42 he said, my only real friend was Ryotasu anyway. That was so sweet, bro. Reading that shit, I was like, damn. Fortunate. JoJo's Adventure reference. Fucking, there's a character in JoJo who would calm himself by counting prime numbers. Poochie the goat. That was tough as fuck. Site 50 said, I said, listen, you're still young. Try to limit your jokes to that costly fashion sense of yours. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. Yeah, I fucking love Sarai, and that was a crazy burn on, what was her name, Adia? And the Volume 2, W-Bomb again liked it more than the first as Kiryu was in it. Maybe he could make a harem for himself, like you see often in light novels. They might actually improve sales. Lol. Anyways, look forward to Volume 3 to find out. That was the fucking author's note, bro. Crazy. I know this was a joke, but knowing the eventual fate of this series, I can't help but feel a little bad about it. Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. You know, in the light novel, there's not even like an end. You know what I mean? Like, okay, obviously Volume 3 is the end, but like, there's not a conclusion to the story because like they ended. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to have 4 volumes, the light novel, but it just never did for whatever reason. I don't know the exact reason why, but it's pretty unfortunate when I found out. But that didn't stop me from reading, cause like Volume 3, new character named Asuna. Oh, by the way, I should probably mention this. These are my thoughts going through as I'm reading it, that I'm now reading out to you guys now. I don't know why, to specific moments, but it was Volume 3. I mostly kept out like all the plot important bits, my reaction to all that, because I feel like it's better to discuss that at the end. So anyways, Volume 3, new character named Asuna Kazaki. Okay, I'm going over the site list before reading, and she already has more sites than Kiryu, bro. What the fuck? Kiryu got 0. Kiryu found shot dead in alley. If I haven't made it clear already, I fucking love Kiryu for some reason. Fucking Kiryu Kusakabe is such the goat, bro. And they tarnished my man's name, bro. He got no fucking sites in Volume 3. It's fucked up. I don't even know how many sites he got in total throughout the whole fucking light novel run, bro. He had like 2, I think. I think 1 in no. I think he either got 1 and I think he only got 1 in Volume 2, bro. Maybe or some shit. But like that's not that big of a deal because like he shares a lot of screen time with fucking Adia. You know what I mean? So it's not. I'll live. All right. Site 57. I don't fuck with this detective, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's about Morisuka. Uh, if this was a well, if this were a world line where fair Sen didn't exist, then maybe it would still be selling electronics. If this were Steins Gate, that is. I grinned thinking about the anime. Never mind, the detective might be based. That's what I wrote after that fucking crazy ass thing. Also, and then I wrote this after. This is the most blatant callback to a previous science adventure series, other than Ney just showing up in Robotic Notes Elites. Hold on though, doesn't this make a major plot hole if this Ellen takes place in the same universe? Since Ney was also in Steins Gate, but in Robotic Notes Elite, she is very much a real character. This really throws me for a loop as to when this in the universe this series takes place. Also, just realized this series has made like zero references to Phantasm. Shit gets referenced in every entry, I swear. Okay, this is actually a great talking point, and I want to talk about this a little bit here. Occultic 9 is supposed to be a part of Science Adventure, and it is. I'm pretty sure it is, right? Because it's made by the same people, and you know, fucking Occultic semicolon 9. You know, it's gotta be. Like, if it's not, then the fuck. But despite being in the same universe, I think, or in the same fucking game series or whatever series, same fucking series. They say Steins Gate is a game in Occultic 9's worlds and shit, like anime or whatever, and that's just strange to me, because isn't the whole point that all these characters are in the same universe? Like, how the fuck could Steins Gate be a game in Occultic 9 if they're supposedly in the same universe? You know what I mean? Yeah, if somebody would, you know, clarify that down below, I would really appreciate it. But you know, though, that's really strange. When I read that, I was like, like, that's why when I read that shit, I was like, what the fuck? How is there such a blatant callback to Steins Gate? You know what I mean? It's like weird. It made me a little like, damn, bruh, are you telling me this game? Are you telling me Steins Gate didn't happen in this universe? What the fuck? Um. Anyway, Site 67 or Site 67, Site 64. We'd assume that this call is being monitored, so this will be the last time I talk to you. El Psychongra and all that. What? It was a phrase from an anime a few years ago. Oh, maybe it was a game. I hate this fucking guy wearing Suka. Is what I then wrote. Bro, that's crazy though. Like, so you're telling me that Steins Gate is a game in Occultic 9's universe? So like, so then what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I need like Occultic 9. Like, I need some clarification, like in universe, as to when this shit fucking takes place, bro. Cause like, what the fuck? What do you mean, bro? It was a phrase from an anime a few years ago, or maybe it was a get the fuck out of here. Also, Hashi Fukushin Circle. One of the differences between the light novel and the anime is the name of the fucking evil group. For some reason, in the light novel, it's called Hashi Fukushin Circle, but then in the anime, it's called like the something of the fortune gods group or some shit of the 5 fortune gods, like something like that. I think that shit was crazy. And anyways, that is the end of my notes for the light novel sites, or not the end of my notes. Obviously, you have like way fucking more for every single site, but those are the ones I picked out. You know, because I just think are interesting to talk about. All right, now here's what I wrote for the anime. Same thing for the anime. Each episode I wrote some shit like after, or like in between every time some shit crazy happened. You know, because like I needed like, I'm still human, bro. I can't remember everything I found interesting that I want to talk about. You know what I mean? So like, unfortunately, I had to pause a second. Which is why, bro. Oh my god, that's why I like just playing the games, bro. Because it's way easier. Because whenever I just get a thought, I just talk. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really good at this video essay. Nonsense. All right. Anime episode 1. Or no, this is what okay, anime again. I took out my specific notes from each of the episodes that, you know, I guess would like to share to you all. Episode 1, very fast paced, a little hard to keep up with the captions. Yeah, bro. The anime, I don't know if this is like a common like complaint, and it's not really a complaint. I don't really give a fuck. But like, yo, without the first episode, holy fuck, bro. I don't usually struggle reading captions in animes, but bro, there were some sections there where I was like, holy fuck, bro, I was going cross-eyed. Animation is really good. I love this. Oh yeah, hold on a second. Who the fuck made Occultic 9? I'm pretty sure it was animated by A1. Hold on, who animated Occultic 9? Okay, this is getting kept in the video. I'm so sorry. A1 Pictures, and then didn't A1 Pictures also make like a fuck ton of like other shit? I swear A1 Pictures like a goated ass like uh you know what I mean? Goated ass studio. I think they made yeah, I was gonna say they make Sword Art Online. Yeah, this shit was made by A1 Pictures, which is crazy. Like, cause like isn't A1 Pictures like a fucking highly regarded studio, or am I just bugging? Alright, anyways, fucking sidetrack done. Bro, oh yeah, yo, oh my gosh, I so recommend you check out the anime, bro. Oh my, the anime is so fucking good. Oh my gosh. Anyways, episode one, animation is really fucking good. Yeah, bro, right there. The animation and the style and the direction of the anime is so fucking good. Like, bro, some of the scenes, like, off the top of my head, one of the scenes where, like, they fucking, for some reason, like, it just, like, flips them, and for some reason they're, like, sideways on the screen or whatever, even though they're standing up, like, it's weird. Like, oh my, and the visuals or the colors, everything, bro, oh my gosh, I love the anime so much. Alright, what the fuck? I wrote, obviously there'd be differences between LN and anime, but damn, the show with Sarai and Miyu really happened really early without all the build up in the LN. Yeah, so one of the main differences in the LN in anime is obviously like the sequence of events and how early they happen and shit, and like when they happen. And like it makes sense because like when you're making an anime, you need to like you need to take sometimes you need to take some creative liberties. If you're always like jumping back and forth and shit, I assume it'd probably be difficult to make this shit a one-to-one to the light novel. And I don't know what came. I'm pretty sure the light novel, like the first volume of the light novel, came first, and then the anime came out, and then like the other two volumes of the light novel came. I don't fucking know. They released it. Oh, I probably should have came in with a bit more research done on my hand. Fuck. Damn it. Actually, bro, I have a computer right fucking here, bro. What am I talking about, bro? Hold on, hold on. Actually, nah, bro, because that's like, wait, nah, I can see right here. Um, um, yeah. I think I'm right. Because the volume one of the light novel came out in 25th of August 2014, and the anime came out October 9th. Yeah. So yeah, I was right. I don't know specifically how the order came out in, but I'm pretty sure volume one came out, and then the anime, and then volume two, volume three. I might be wrong about that, but something like that. Anyways, obviously there'd be differences between the two, but yeah, really remember that all the believe in the LN. Editor in chief got the manuscripts. That's like a big plot point, and yeah, not a crazy, but like that's a little reveal. How Toko's Sumikaze, is that her name? But I know her name's Toko. Her fucking last name, first name. Toko's editor in chief, the Mumu reporter, fucking girl. Editor in chief was in on it a little bit. He was getting money from the circle to do shit, to take the fucking Hashigami scripts, bro. The time and spirituality fucking thing that he wrote. Anyways, an uncertainty compliment. I wrote that because like after reading the light novel and then watching anime, like you notice these little things that like if you're a first time viewer of the anime without watching the LN, you wouldn't really catch. I wrote Kiryu is so tough. I got the sense Gamo was tough in the LN, but this guy might generally be one of my most favorite science adventure MCs so far. Bro, episode one covered like the entirety of volume one. Bro, Gamo, oh my gosh. I'm gonna get into this more later when I speak about each of the individual character, but yo, I fucking love the characters in this shit so much. Episode 2, visual sound work, everything is beautiful. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Past episode, everything is fucking beautiful. Episode 4, they can't hear her. Craziest coincidence, them both being called Sumikaze. Yeah, in episode 4. So it's funny. The watchability of the show is nuts given the proper foresight. Yeah, bro, watching this shit after the LN is like, damn, bro, it's fucking, it's nuts. It's so funny how, it's so cool how, like, we're watching it. I like how in sync Ryotaro and Gamo is. I don't give a fuck if nothing else. Gamo's easily the most tripped out of any science adventure MC, and that is fucking facts, bro. His school uniform tough, his fucking casual clothes stuff, his little jacket is tough, bro. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but like when I first seen like Gamo's design, I was like, oh, this guy looks like a fucking knob. Like, this guy looks dumb as fuck. But nah, bro, after getting to know him a little bit better, bro, don't just get book by his cover. Gamo is the fucking goat, bro. He's so tough. Episode 7, Elpis like Hunger mention is elite. Yeah, bro, this like, oh my gosh, I need to figure out, bro, like the shit with Steins Gate in this fucking in the Occultic 9, bro. I need to figure out where this shit rests on the universe, the science fiction universe. Episode 8. Ryotaro got no body in here. Yeah, yo, oh my gosh, something I mentioned too was Ryotaro wasn't one of the dead ones in the LN. But I wrote about it in the anime too. Like you see that she's not dead. Anyways, that poor girl you stepped into the Coco Ribako. That was what the fucking manga artist said to the little albino baby bitch boy. The Society of Eight Gods of Fortune. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same as the Hashifuku Circle. I wrote that there. Kiryu's so tough. What the fuck? That's the end of Volume 3, Going in Blind from an Eye. Oh yeah! Episode 8 of the anime shows like, is like, that's the end of where the light novel like writes or adapts, I guess you can say. So after episode 8, the light novel is like, it's done. not done, but like, that's all that light novel covers. And then I wrote here, after episode 8, going in blind from here on out, because I have no idea what the fuck happens. Or, well, like, you know, after reading the light novel and then watching anime, I knew the first 8 episodes, but then after the light novels, you know what I mean? After the anime kept going after the point in the light novel, I was like, holy shit, I'm locked in. Anyways, episode 9. Oh yeah, because it ended when she was, in, okay, sorry. Sorry, bro. You see, I'm not good at this shit, bro. What's it called? Light novel. Volume 3, it ended with the phone call from Chi, and that's how episode 8 ended. Yeah, and there was no more volumes after that. It was episode 9, underground shit. Disrespectful little piece of shit. That's what I wrote in my notes. Episode 9, underground shit. Disrespectful little piece of shit. Bro, fuck that little ass albino baby, bro. I fucking hate him. The way he kicked Chi's box was so disrespectful, bro. I did not fuck with that at all. And I'm sure the world will end. That's mad. This shit is crazy, bro. Lil fuck cut a piece of her hair into the box and it teleported from the ghost. That's the mutual, like, I forgot what it was called in the I forgot what it's called in the anime, but it's like the mutual something or other. It's a pretty cool thing. Is Ashigami's hair also inside? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 2 pieces of hair in the box. I swear there was like a darker, like, black one, and then there was fucking, then there was Mew's hair that he cut off. Seeing that the physical body affects the astral state, even if the circle completes their goal, the fucking Emperor guy's body would still be fucked. Bro, that's facts. Yo, so in the anime and the light novel, the whole goal essentially is they're trying to complete this astral body shit to like eternally live the circle and whatnot, so that they can save this guy that they call the Emperor, which, you know, again, fucking Genishi Neuros wannabes, if you ask me. And essentially, I was thinking, because when they got sent into the astral forms, Gamo and like the whole fucking squad all look the exact same, you know what I mean? And like physically too and shit, I believe, I don't know. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Anyways, though, my thinking was that if they fucking resurrected the guy that was like in the life support into an eternal life, would he not just maintain that physical body that he came into the astral form with, bro? You know what I mean? Like, that shit, that's so bizarre to me, because like, if that's true, then what the fuck is the point of giving him eternal life? Like, especially if it's like that, bro. It fucking sucks. But I mean, I don't know. I might be wrong though, because in the final episode, Kiryu tells Gamo that he could fly if he imagines it. So maybe like if the Emperor imagined it, he'd get a fucking like good working body. I guess, bro. I guess that makes sense, because like there's no way like he just get an eternal body that just fucking sucks. Anyways, episode 9. So my episode 9 notes. Kiryu can go into the future. Yeah, that was a crazy reveal. Did this fuck make another Steins Gate reference with the I failed stuff? Yeah, what's it called? Moritsuka in episode 9 said like the I'm pretty sure that was a reference to Suzuha's like I failed speech or note they sent Steins Gate. That shit was heartbreaking, bro. And to see this fucking guy making jokes about Suzuha's demise, bro, in that game. What the fuck's wrong with you, bro? Alright, episode 11. Yeah, astral body that possessed Narusawa. Oh yeah, the shit with Ryotasu, bro. The Tesla Aven 9. That shit's crazy. Ryoka been shooting Gamo to gain samples? Question mark. I can't believe my eyes. Anime of the year. How the fuck was he on the ceiling? Kiryu and Iris story nuts. Oh my gosh, I love that. Love the Kiryu and Iris story. It's so good. Episode 12. What in Occultic 9? End quote. Fucking. That's what the Gamo said. The fuck, bro, spawned back the key. Yeah, that was crazy. I swear if Gamon dies, I wrote that at the start of the episode. I'm only a trashy neat who runs an affiliate blog, even if I were to stay alive. That shit made me so sad, bro. Nah, Gamo got it. Kiryu the goat, you know, because he showed him how to fly. Sky sensor shit. because he like I don't know, I forgot what it was, assassins and shit. Oh yeah, because the whole world went like white, and then his dad pulled up, and then like they fixed the sky sensor, and then all of a sudden he was back. That shit was crazy. I said Persona because he fucking aimed the gun at himself in his head, and then had the radio there and just fucking started blasting the what was it, the odd eye shit. And I said wow, just wow. Obvious differences, more detail in LN, events are slightly changed in details and such. LN ends before the ending, yeah. I can't name every difference off the top of my head, but you get the point. Nothing too major though, as the story is pretty much the same as what I wrote there. Alright, reaching the end of this fucking weird video thing. Now I'm gonna talk about each of the characters. Hooray! So Sarai, I fucking when Sarai was first introduced here, I don't know why I was digging his character so hard, bro, and especially like the art that they used in the LN. In the LN also the light novel, there's a lot of like arts that you won't that I don't think you see otherwise, and they're pretty cool. And then like too, oh nah, oh my gosh, bro, the volume arts like when the volume first starts and like get all the colored arts, they're pretty fucking. I love them. Just they look great. I remember the volume 3 one where it's like Gamo was like, oh that's my body or some shit in there, isn't it? That shit was fire. Anyways, my bad, sir. I just talked over your character introduction. Oh my gosh, that's funny, bro. Because in the final episode, episode 12, I'm pretty sure the last scene, like the image that they use, where it's like Gamo in the gang, like fucking Gamo's head is covering Sarai. That's pretty funny. Anyway, Sarai, yeah, I love them. I like his earrings, and I like his earrings. Yeah, no, bro, he had earrings. This shit was so fire, bro. Sarai was really cool, bro. I like this introduction, like in the light novel. Again, a difference here, because in the light novel, he was like flaming the fuck out of his teacher that was like on his dick, bro. He was like, yo, you're pressing me because I'm the son of Hashigami, and you're just upset that this is that you have any students in your class, something like that. Like the way he analyzes shit and like is just right. The way he like cuts things down, Kitty Kitty Badasa, Sarai number one. The way he like, analyzes shit is so fucking tough, bro. Like Sarai got it. Manga writing Nishizono. Yo, Nishizono is a fucking enigma of a character, bro. I still don't really understand like where she stands and all this. I mean, I guess she's a neutral character. It's not like Nishizono herself went out of her way to fucking kill anybody. But bro, how the fuck did she resurrect herself in the end? I didn't understand that bit, bro. She just like at the end of, I forgot which episode it was revealed that she just got up, like she revived herself and just like left the morgue that everybody was held. That was so strange. I was watching that shit like, what the fuck? Yeah, she's very quite the character. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about her though. Like she's there, she's cool. She does her role, but like she's such a strange character though. Yeah, yeah. And I have here the albino kid. I don't know why the fuck I'm talking about him again. I don't know why I wrote him here. Fuck that albino baby, bro. He's a fucking piece of shit. And the disrespect that she will not be tolerated. We love Chi here. Izumin. Oh my gosh, the plot twist at the end where he was the fucking like exercising guy. He was actually working with the circle and stuff. That's crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. I would have never expected, bro. I thought Izumin was chill, even if he was a bit strange, bro. Like, hey, bro, he was just doing what he loved, bro. I guess. We're in the Blue Moon Cafe, like, fuck, crazy. Yeah, I don't have much to say about him either. But yo, I remember though, watching. I think it was episode 3 or some shit. Cause bro, reading the light novel, I knew the whole time that there's something up with Real Tasu. You know what I mean? I knew from the jump, bro. I was like, okay, she doesn't get any sights. You know what I mean? We don't really know much about her. Like, I knew Ryotase was sketchy as fuck, but I had no idea Izumin was evil either until I watched the anime. And then I forgot what episode it was. I'm pretty sure it's in like one of the early ones, like 1, 2, or 3, 4, something like that. Where like Ryotase, or no, it might have been like midway through then, because it was after Gamo got set. Actually, no, it might have been in the early episodes. Because bro, Gamo pulled out the dude's teeth in like episode 1 or some shit. Teeth in episode 1. But yeah, Ryotase was like got called and she was like, "Oh, this might be Gamo. Hello." And then she locked the fuck in. She's like, "Oh, yes. Hello. Hi. See you." And then she hung up the phone and then she was like, and then she got all cheerful again and it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go head home now. Goodbye." And then she left. And then Izumin was like, "Oh yeah, man. See ya." And then when she walked out, Izumin came back in the frame and was like looking out, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, what a strange scene to add. You know what I mean? So like, obviously I knew some of the Ryotase, but then Izumin there, that was a surprise. Ryotase, yeah, I have her here. I knew right after my notes. I knew something was up with her, bro. I knew like Also, the fact that she was the fucking female lead friend of our main character Gamma, bro. I knew something was up, bro. There's none good ever comes from those fucking girls. The only good ones. Okay, actually no. That's just Chaos said, bro, fucking with me, cause like in Chaos said Remy. Actually no, Remy was good. She was trying to help, but my bad, bro. Chaos shot, bro. Sarah fucking traumatized me, bro. Um, Gamo here, bro. Gamo is the fucking goat, bro. Can I just say this, bro? Hands down. Gamo got it, bro. Gamo is so tough, dude. I can't believe, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect to love Occultic 9 this much, bro. I don't know what type of fucking drugs they put into the show, bro, but this shit hits. I'm honestly so heartbroken that I was not able to experience this, like, in real time with you guys, bro. But, like, yo, this shit, going through it by myself, though, like, oh my gosh, bro. Gamma was so tough. I appreciate how they toned down his freakiness in the anime, bro, because he had quite a few scenes in the light novel where I was like, I don't know. Anyways, Kiryu, oh my gosh, I don't know why, bro, but I think I like Kiryu a lot because he has the same, he shares the name of Kiryu Moeka, which is why I like when I saw Kiryu Kusakabe, I was like, oh yeah, that's the goat. But yeah, I'm glad I made my choice though with the right one. Kiryu Kusakabe is fucking tough as shit. Yeah, bro, I loved his story, bro. I loved his story and bro, oh my gosh, I remember reading it, the light novel, when Toko was looking, I forgot which site this was. When Toko was looking at the Ria Minase girl, like looking at her shit with the brother, and then when she was looking at the Facebook updates, and then she said that the last one said, I want to go to the sea, brother, like the most recent one after the fucking I forgot after what, bro, but when she said, I want to go to the sea, brother, or some shit, I was like, nah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry I can't, what's it called? Put this in a more coherent way, bro. I'm going this shit off the top of my head, bro. The only notes I have is this, but I don't have like, I didn't like genuinely write a video essay, bro. I just have talking points here. Anyways, yeah, nah, Ida's fucking tough, bro. Yo. Okay, I love Ida and Kiryu so much. I love them a lot, bro. But like, I can't help but think if you remove them from the story, if you remove them from the story, there's a lot really change. You know what I mean? Because like they don't get that much screen time, but like the side story with the brother, oh my gosh, Ria Minase and her brother, and in the way Kiryu apparently got like his organs or some shit, and then like he was getting memories back from the brother. That shit was really tough. And like I guess in the end they did help because they fucking told Gamo how to fly. I like to imagine though that because of that one scene where Gamo needed to fly, they just made a fucking completely whole side story to fit in that little detail so that Gamo then learns how to fly in the end. Like that's really funny to me. Obviously, I'm no story maker, and like to be honest, I don't really give a fuck if they matter or not that much in the grand scheme of things. Kiryu and Ida, I love them. They are like out of all the side stories and shit, like these guys were my favorite, bro. Every time they were getting shown off, I was like, ooh, especially Kiryu, bro. Oh my gosh, Kiryu's so fucking tough, bro. They made him tougher in the anime, I feel, right? But nah, bro, he's so cool, bro. He saved Ida, bro. That's such a W man shit. He went and saved Ida. Was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be your devil. Wasn't a devil, you know what I mean? Just being a overall W man's, bro. Hey, yo, W Kiryu. Let me get a code W Kiryu in the comment section. Nah, I'll write in the description, bro. W Kiryu. Anyways, yeah, Kiryu, Ida. I'm both there. Moritsuka was fucking pissing me off, bro. That little schmuck. Like, you know, like the schmuck characters where that was him. He was like a fucking, he's like one of those like uppity people, bro. I don't know. I just didn't fuck with him. But like I did fuck with him though. Like at the end, obviously towards the end, I grew to appreciate these characters, and like Moritsuka, when he made that Steins reference, bro, I was on board with him. The moment he mentioned the Ferris shit in the light novel, bro, I was like, you know what? This guy might know ball. I fuck with him now. So yeah, he was cool. Kazaki, she was introduced like pretty late into the story, but like even then, I feel like she still got like a good amount of like screen time. You know what I mean? Like oh my gosh, I love these characters so much. Like there's so many characters and they're all so different, but they all like I feel like they do all just add something to the story, bro. Like if they were gone, any one of these characters are gone, bro, it's like, damn, bro, how the fuck does this shit like proceed? You know what I mean? But yeah. Kazaki's there. She's cool as fuck. Her FBI. Oh yeah. Also, why the fuck are the FBI getting involved in some shit in Japan? That was strange too. Like I was thinking about that. Like yo, that was you know, she could have been working with the police or some shit. But like, oh, then again though, it does make sense because they did say that they had the police under their thumb, the circle, the fucking Hachifuku circle. Did say they had the police under their thumb, so they, I guess, like then they needed an outside source to help solve the shit, which is where Kazaki came in, and then her ability of psychometry was low-key fucking nuts. The only thing is though, I wonder what happened to her in the at the end of the series, because I don't think we see her like at the table with everybody else, or unless we do, I don't know. I might not, I might just be like having bad memory right now. But yeah, I fuck with Kazaki. I do know though she wasn't a part of the people that Ryotatsu shot with the gun in order to send back in time and shit. She wasn't one of those people, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. She's probably fine. Miu, I have written here. Miu was a pretty cool character. I imagined her really differently in my brain until like the light novel and showed off like a drawing of her, and I was like, oh shit, that's what she looks like. But yeah, bro, her and Chi too, like, oh my gosh, bro, that shit made me. This story was also amazing, bro. Miu and Chi, bro. That's what I'm saying. Every character story is fucking nuts in here, bro. The shit with Miu and Chi was how Chi, when she died and shit, like that was fucking crazy. That shit made me so sad, bro. Why did they kill Chi? Like, bro, like that shit made me sad, bro. I wasn't even Miu, bro, and I barely even knew Chi. But bro, they killed Chi, the homegirl Chi, bro. That was fucked up. I really love the scene though where Kazaki was reading off the memory of the dog hairpin thingy, and then she was reading off, and like she was saying out loud the shit that she wanted to say to Miu, and that was so fucking sweet, bro. That shit made me so happy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't cry, but I was looking like I was tearing up a little bit, bro, at like those emotional moments where I was like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. I wrote here, did everyone live in the end or just squad? Yeah, okay. This is the end of my notes, by the way. So now I'm just gonna like, I don't know, I'm gonna be freestyling my brains and thoughts and shit here. So, story of Occultic 9. I'm gonna try to talk about the story then here now. Very fucking good. The whole shit with Gamo and the way it proceeded, bro, from the tooth pulling shit with Zanko, the Sky Sensor Zanko, where she told him to pull out the professor's tooth, to then the 256 incident. That was a crazy twist, bro, when it was revealed that they all died. That shit was crazy. I think they revealed that like at the end of volume 2 or 1. Yeah, I think it was the end of volume 2. That shit was crazy. I was like, what? They're all dead? What the fuck? The whole spirit realm and like astral body stuff was really fucking cool. I'm really happy that it was that and not fucking mind control, because if it was mind control, I would have like I don't know, started breakdancing or some shit, like out of rage. Rage breakdance. But yeah, nah, though, I really love the story. The story was really fucking good. Yeah, 256 shit, and then oh my gosh, the final episode was so crazy, bro. Gamma was like, oh, let me be a hero to Miu and shit. They send him back in time, and then oh man, the way it ended was fucking crazy, bro. I don't think Gamo is dead per se, but the ending was a little bit like nuts. I like the ending sequence where fucking start from the point that Takasu showed up to Ryotatsu and Gamo. That shit just like wow, those last 12 minutes are fucking nuts. But yeah, what happened there was he used the mutual dissonance shit. I forgot what it's called. The mutual thing to teleport behind him. Fucking. Then he punched the shit out of him. Nah, Gamo is so tough, bro. Oh my gosh. He literally rocked the shit out of Izumin too. When he was in the cafe. And then he rocked the shit out of Takasu. Yo, Gamo got it, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Gamon. He got it. I don't know why I'm calling him fucking Gamo. When I was writing in my notes, like throughout the light novel, I was calling him Gamo before fucking Miu showed up and gave him that nickname. But yeah, Gamo got it, bro. I fucking love my boy. But yeah, and then the ending scene where like, I don't even know. It was so strange. Where like, for some reason, the whole world went white. And then like, his dad showed up. I think the explanation for that was like some shit with the sequence, with the frequency shit. Where like, Gamo was incensed to the same frequency as his father and stuff, but then after, he fiddled around with his shit, and his dad came in and helped him. He fixed it, and then fucking Gamo then shot himself, and then screamed and destroyed the odd eye. That shit was so tough, bro. Oh my gosh, that shit was amazing. And then it just ended like that, bro. I mean, and then, it ended off though with Basara getting updated, by Gamo, but like the thing is he wasn't there. So I think what it was trying to show us is that in the same way that like our main characters were in the astral world and shit, and how they couldn't be seen as like ghosts because they're on like a different frequency. I think Gamo was then like put. I think I read somewhere that Gamo was then put on the same frequency as his father. That's why he could then see him in that scene. And then after that, when he destroyed the thing, I think he stayed in astral form or some shit, while everybody else returned back to normal and shit. And then we have the whole plot twist with Aveline Tesla. That shit was crazy. Oh yeah, I'm the daughter of Tesla that then possessed the body of Ryotatsu Narusawa or some shit. Ryoka Narusawa, I think that was like her actual name. That's just crazy. Okay, Toko too. Toko was a character in this. She was also really tough. I don't want to forget about anybody. My bad. I don't know why I didn't write her down, but Toko's really tough. I really like the Toko and Sarai like duo when like they're like going around trying to figure out shit together. That shit was really cool. Yeah. I think that's everything. The plot wise, at least. The plot wise, yeah, nah, bro, the story in this game was so fucking good, bro. No, like, genuinely, if I were to rank, okay, we'll do this at the end. Okay, like, when I beat Anonymous Code, I'll probably do like a ranking. Actually, nah, ranking is like crazy, because like all these games are good in their own right, and like everybody like has their own perseverance, which game's their favorite. What game is your, actually no, don't tell me what game is your favorite because I need to play all the fucking games first. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. Alright, do not tell me shit. Listen, if you fuck with Occultic 9, bro, let me know down below. Like, yo, what am I doing? Lock in. Personally, Occultic 9 is generally like fucking top 3, bro. That shit was so good, bro. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because like I read the light novel first, like because I became so accustomed to the characters, like I got myself so involved into the world that after I then started watching the anime, I was just so like involved. But bro, no, the anime is generally so good. I don't know what I was expecting for the quality control to be, but bro, it was leagues above better than what I thought it was gonna be at, bro. Like my expectations were low for the anime because, okay, I don't know if this is like completely accurate, but I remember seeing some shit on like Twitter where it was like, oh yeah, and Chaos said you was body size like fucking like keep shape shifting like her height compared to Taku is just like shifts for like every few scenes and whatnot. And like I'm not gonna say that the Chaos Head anime is bad or like any of the other fucking Sense Adventure animes are bad because I haven't really, the only ones I watched was just Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero. I haven't really watched the Chaos Head anime, but I am planning on doing it after I finish this shit. And I don't even know if Chaos Child has an anime either, but yeah, I don't really know, but like I came into the Occultic 9 shit not expecting like the greatest anime ever, but bro, that shit blew my mind. Like that shit blew my mind, bro. I don't know why, bro, but this shit has like the okay, you know what a good great comparison for this shit is? Persona 4, bro. Okay, not like in terms of story and like really much of anything else. But in terms of like character cast lovability, bro, I fucking love like this whole cast, bro. Everybody here is like they add something to the dynamic, bro. Sarai's tough, Gamo, oh my gosh, the neat god, bro. Fucking Kitty Basara, bro. Ibadasa, I don't know how to say it. The Kitty site, the Kitty site. Ryotatsu is lovely. Fucking Mew is dope. Toko stuff. I think I said it twice. Nishizono stuff, bro. Kiryu, Aida. Oh my gosh. Moritsuka. Everybody, bro. Kizaki. Like, yo, they're all like. I can see a person being a fan of each and any one of those individual characters, bro. I can see like anybody being a fucking Mew super fan or Moritsuka super fan. You know what I mean? Like, genuinely, like this whole cast is so lovely, and it's like it gives me like the same feeling that Steins Gate sort of gave me, where it's like I love like all these characters, bro. Like genuinely, like they're all like so fucking near and dear to my heart. Like in Steins Gate, bro. Like here we got Moeka. I fucking love Moeka. You already know I love Moeka. Ferris. Oh my gosh, she's such a treat. Lukaku, Mayuri, Dot. All them boys and girls, bro. Fucking, and then obviously Makise and Rintaro Okabe. Like, bro, all them characters in Steins Gate I love. And I'd say the same thing goes for Occultic 9, bro. I fucking love everybody here. And like that really like, and everybody also in the Occultic 9 got a hefty amount of like material and screen time. Okay, although I was a little bit sad reading the light novel that Kiryu didn't get a lot in terms of sights, he did still get a lot of attention, like in Ida's story and in Moritsuka, like whenever like he'd like be a detective and then like fucking speak to Kiryu about like uh the astral form and like being able to travel like faster in time and shit. That shit was crazy. But yeah, like all these characters are tough, bro. Like even Kiryu, as I said, you got Apamasina. I'd say he's probably like one of my favorite characters. But bro, even bro, oh my gosh, Gamo is so dripped out. Gamo is such a fucking goat, bro. And the fact that he sacrificed himself in the end for everybody else to live, like I was not expecting that. I thought in my brain, I thought what was gonna happen was I thought Aveline Tesla was gonna sacrifice herself so that like the main cast could live, and I was gonna be like, and like in my brain, I thought that was like the most obvious ending, because then like if she were to sacrifice herself, then like nothing would really be lost, because if she died, then her memories would just get put into the original Ryoka Narusawa. So like it wouldn't even be that big of a deal. Like she like Ryotasu would still be here. So I thought like the series is gonna just end off with Avalanche Tesla sacrificing herself. But when they made the switch to then it being, because she said she was gonna be the key for the gun that would then power up Gamo or some shit. But then when it was just shown that like Gamo was gonna be the one to do the shit, and then they're like, oh yeah, Gamo, you're not gonna be able to go back in time with us because he has to stay and make sure that the odd eye is destroyed and shit. When that shit was said, bro, I was like, no fucking way, bro. I was so sad, bro. And then he actually did it too. He went in, destroyed it, and then as shown at the end of the anime, bro, he perished, or not like okay, that too. I don't know. I don't think he's dead. I think he's just in the astral form, because it showed an update on Kiri Kiri Basara. You know what I mean? So obviously he's still fucking around. I just don't know. Like, I don't know what frequency he's on. It's either he's in the astral body shit with like where everybody else was before they then revived, or he's with his father, like in that frequency. But I don't really know. Because like the whole thing about Occultic 9 was them bridging the realm between the spirit world and the earth world and shit. So I don't know which frequency Gamo's on, but I do know that he did update Kiri Kiri Basara. You know what I mean? And that was pretty fucking cool. So yeah. I think that is all of my thoughts, right? Fuck, bro. You see, this sucks, bro. Like if I was going into shit, if I was like reading the light novel with you guys, watching anime with you guys, bro, you hear my shit in real time, but you have to do it this way. But I think I did a pretty decent job though. I went through the important sites, my important notes. I skipped most of my notes I had on the plot of the game though. I decided to just talk about the end here. Yeah, this is the structure of this video is probably really fucked. I don't even know what I'm using as the background for this shit. I'm gonna put like, I think one of my signs get 0 episodes in the back, just like in 2x speed or some shit as I speak. It's like some little thing, the eye candy. I'm not a great editor, so I can't do like a genuine like video essay, like fucking like here's a picture of Gamo right now. You know what I mean? As I speak about him, like nah, I'm not that like I'm not that cool. But yeah though. That's it, I guess. But yeah, Occultic 9, I fucking love it, bro. Light novel, great. I don't know if there'll ever be a volume 4 of it, and I don't know if they'll ever, like, I remember, like, when I was searching up on Occultic 9 and shit, there's something called, like, the Occultic 9, like, real body shit, where it would have been, like, Robotic Notes Elite, where it's, like, a complete, like, overhaul of the story, or not overhaul of the story, but, like, I guess of the game, and shit. Like I heard about that, but like apparently it was canceled. So like in all like the purposes, like this is just it. This is the Occultic 9, and I thought for the longest before I actually watched the anime, I thought the shit was incomplete. I thought Occultic 9 was an incomplete series, and bro, it literally has an ending. Like it's a complete fucking like show. You can watch all of Occultic 9 and get like the experience the whole story. Like I thought the story like ended on a cliffhanger because like it never finished or something like that. Because I remember hearing like a lot about like that, but I guess that was only like pertaining to the actual Occultic 9 visual novel and shit. But yeah, nah though, like the anime was fucking amazing. Oh my gosh, bro. The anime was so good. I had a blast in it. All the characters are great. And yeah, my bad, bro. I'm like teetering here because I'm trying to make sure I covered everything and my thoughts on everything, but I mean, I guess the rest would just be like the rest of my thoughts would then just have to be like on specific moments of the of Occultic 9, which that's everybody's favorite part, bro. My fucking reaction to the specific moments and shit. But I've watched the documents and all of Occultic 9. That shit was, listen. One thing I will say is this, bro. Like, it was great. Occultic 9. I loved it way more than I thought I would, bro. I loved it so much more than I thought I would. But yeah, this is great. I guess this then concludes my thoughts on it. Yeah, thank you for watching, and the one and only episode of Occultic 9 on this shit. I hope in the future they do release, bro. I'm telling you, if they ever release some Occultic 9 game, bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm playing that shit immediately. I'm gonna figure out, bro. That shit. Oh my gosh, I really love this series, bro, and it makes me a little bit sad. I don't want to say that the plot is short, but like I feel like this was like short. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just because oh, it's like one of those things where like when you're having a good time, you don't realize like how much time's passing. But the whole plot of Occultic 9 was able to be fit in 12 episodes of the anime. Wow, like for the whole like fucking Steins Gate extended series, you got 24 episodes in the original anime, then fucking 24 more or 23 in Steins Gate Zero. Then you got like a movie and then like a fucking a bonus episode of all this shit. And it's like, damn, bro. I mean, I can't say Occultic 9 got zero love though, because bro, the love and work that went to that anime, it is generally like one of the best like animes like visually I think I've seen in a while, bro. Oh, is that a voice crack? What the fuck? It is generally one of the best. Like, it's no PNG Blue Lock, bro. It's not no PNG lock. I'm chilling. I love Blue Lock, but yeah, nah, bro. Like, oh my gosh, the Occultic 9 anime visuals, bro. It was so fucking good. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fucking end the video now. I'm so sorry for just talking about some bullshit. How are we doing for time here? I'm probably just gonna keep this all in as an audio. 51 fucking minutes. I was talking for 51 minutes. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in robotics notes. Dash. Goodbye.